Hey baby, wake up, throw the covers away, 'cause something big is happening today. We get to walk our beautiful farm in the morning dew, and every step says forever with you. Do you know what we get to do today? We get to be married, shout it from the barn roof loud and merry.
Well, we're up here on Windy Point of the old Mackenzie Highway, looking over a lava flow. And Windy Point is living up to its name today. We have Mount Jefferson in the distance. And Mount Washington over here.
And every sunrise on that mountain ridge still feels like the first time they ever kissed. So here's to 43 more with a love worth fighting for. From the fields they planted to the dreams they swore. Terry and Larry want 43 more. And when Father Leon smiled like he did before, he said, promise each other 43 more. Argument free, like love's meant to be.
Our navigator, whose name shall remain undisclosed but might start with an L, said that, well, this trail that goes to see the falls is a loop. And since we came in one way, and it was a little stressful with rocks and stuff like this, we thought the other way looks nice and smooth. Let's take that way. It couldn't be any worse, could it? I will say it's much more beautiful this way. It's absolutely gorgeous. The rocks, the big trees coming out of the rocks, and lots of vine maple here. I'll bet it's really pretty in the fall. Plus, there are wild rhododendrons here. Check that out. And some of them, look at the petals that are just out here in the forest. There you go.
Oh, look at that.
All gathering close like good families do. So here's to 43 more with a love worth fighting for. From the fields they planted to the dreams they swore. Terry and Larry want 43 more. And when Father Leon smiled like he did before, he said, promise each other 43 more. Argument free, like love's meant to be.
Oh, look how cute that is. You're an awesome mom and grandma. How do you do so many things so well? It's got Ken and Sean and Griffin and Phoenix and Patrick and Katie. You are loved and appreciated. You look out for our family, give amazing advice, and you're there for us no matter what. On top of all that, you're a great friend and a grandmother too. Happy birthday to a woman who means so much in so many ways. Also with love and appreciation from Lisa, Daryl, Chuck, and Sue, Larry, and Terry. Oh my. Wow, pictures. Oh, okay. I have to save this for when I'm all by myself.
All right.
Reading it to myself with a box of Kleenex.
Yes.
Because I know it's filled with love. And I love all of you guys, girls, everybody. And I will text you later.
I'm gonna make one for
What
Ben and
did I
Maxine.
have in my hair? That is so funny.
I'm gonna make one for Ben and Maxine, Mom. I'm gonna make one for Ben and Maxine.
Oh, I think you should.
But I'm gonna say Donna's fireworks song
Yeah.
on it for them.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Ready?
We've been waiting for the
fireworks all the livelong night. We've been waiting for the fireworks just to see that pretty sight. Can't you hear the rockets booming as they rise up so high in the sky?
This is Terry's.
Can't you hear the people shouting, Happy 4th of July? Rockets don't they shine, rockets don't they shine, rockets don't they shine and glow. Rockets don't they shine, rockets don't they shine, rockets don't they shine and glow.
You forgot the whole verse.
A whole verse, let's write it
Here's
down.
what the last verse is.
I can get it on here.
Mood to see fireworks. Everybody's ready for the show. Everybody's in the mood for fireworks. Ooh ah oh.
All right, I'll get it on there.
To be or not to be? That is the question. But when it's a whole lot more than two bees, that's more like a problem. So here's a nest that attached itself to a lawn chair sitting out here outside the barn, and I'd have to say that's about a volleyball-sized bee nest in there, which we're going to take down today. How are we going to do that? Well, I'm quite decided yet. I got some bee spray with me, but that could be a long time happening. I might come out here with the shop vac and just set it there and let them get close, and as they're coming in, suck them in or coming out. Right next to the shop vac, in case I need a backup plan, that's plan B. Get it? Plan B. All right, I got that vacuum hose right up to the hole on that bee nest. So anything in there or trying to get in there is going to be needing to get past that end of that hose. So I'll let that run for an hour or two and then see what's left. What I've done in the past with something like that, here comes a customer. Yep, he'll be going home. And what I've done in the past is after about an hour, I'll just start sucking that paper apart. Suck that down into the vacuum as well. And just a little at a time, let that go. And let the bees be angry with the end of that pipe. Yep, here they come. They're coming home. Probably a cry for help going out. They do that, you know. They somehow have a sense when other bees are dying, and they all kind of come to the rescue. So that's what we're counting on. While that vacuum's running, I'm out checking the plum tree, and we may have a few that are kind of ready to go here. I'll give a little tug, yeah. How's that look? Nice and red. I've had a couple of these already. These are total juice bombs. When you bite into them, they just dare you to try to do it and not have it go down your chin, or do it without a napkin. I believe this is the third year on this plum tree. It's up around 12 feet now on the tippy tops. And it's the first year it's really put out a whole lot of fruit. And man, it's going to town down here. There's today's take. This is our grafted plum tree that I grafted almost a year and a half ago. And boy, isn't it, all of this, probably 98% of this growth is all new stuff from grafts. And here's what's bearing this year is pluots. And they're not quite in yet. They're still pretty yellow and firm, but we're looking forward to those. Well, that's what it looks like when it's all opened up. Got most of the surrounding paper ball away, and got the honeycomb, big honeycomb inside, and that was kind of a second layer. There's another one down there. you can see. And there on the end of the vacuum is some of the paper globe that surrounded it. So didn't have one of them harass me. I like this method. I've used that once before when we had a big ball like that underneath our deck. So strapped the tube to a step ladder, the upright of a step ladder, and just slowly shoved it up to the nest in the hole. They all flew out and into the shop vac. And once they hit that soapy water, it's dish soap in there, about 2 inches at the bottom, they'll swim around in there for a little bit. So I'll leave this out here for a day or so and let them all move on. As you might be able to tell, we have taken our yearly vacation from just the monotony of retirement and the complete boredom of retirement. As many of you know, watching the farm reports, how bored we do get, tongue in cheek. But we're here at our summer blueberry resort. We're 2 weeks into our vacation from retirement, and the berry season is putting right along. The berries, of course, are good, and I'm on my seasonal high-fiber diet. You might hear in the background, this is competition day at the Corvallis Airport. Let's see if I can get that a little closer. One of the competitors is going right overhead here. Anyway, news at the berry patch is last fall they took out the last 4 rows of our Jersey variety here on upper 40s, 45 through 48, and are replacing that with the Legacy variety. And so they just got these new Legacy bushes in and getting those ready to go. Tail slide, and he flips over and back down. Cool.
It's our yearly vacation from retire each year. Blueberry Rose call us back each year. At the farm with our friends so true, Ed and Janet, we're sticking like glue, keeping you pickers in their rows all day. Blueberry Camp is the country way. Larry's the picking boss, but he's snacking non-stop, running Blueberry Camp with a berry crop. Terry and Janet greet folks at the desk. Smiles and stories make the work feel blessed. At the farm with our friends so
There's an awfully interesting sky out tonight.
Keeping you pickers in their rows all day. Blueberry cans the country way. So here's to the farm, the berries we love. Blessings rain down from the skies above.
You guys are in the pasture.
Larry and Terry, Ed and Janet too. Blueberry Camp forever tried and true.
Gorgeous sunrise this morning. Or momentary anyway. We've been picking a bucket of plums like this about once a day for a week or so. These are Asian Beauties. That one's pretty much fully ripe. Red on the outside and kind of yellow on the inside. Real good. What we're going to do is we're freezing them all. I'm going to make juice or sauce out of them later in the fall. Our plums are nearing the end. And our beans are starting. Well, that's not much of a start, but they are coming on strong. And the flour mix I scattered along the fence is doing nicely. We got kind of mixed bag of flowers going on in there, and that looked pretty. And the mystery squash is actually gourd. That's not a flower, that's a gourd. We have an awful lot of tomato growth. That's a 4-foot cage around there, surrounding a regular old oversized tomato cage on the inside, which you can barely see at this point. There you go. So imagine if that's all I had. I don't remember this vigorous green growth on tomato plants, but I hope they produce. You can see they're starting a lot of green tomatoes on there, starting to produce. I just went through and gave the butternut a haircut on either side because it was getting into the second row of corn over there through the first one. So that stuff you see will turn brown and by tomorrow. It's growing through the first row of corn there. I do see stuff starting to flower in here, so that's good. I saw buds forming, but I didn't see any flowers. So I think they're a little late on that account, but butternuts, I think, usually come in or can come in September and October, so we're in no big hurry. This one's I'll just let this one take off downhill here, as long as it doesn't interfere with the corn. We almost have blackberries coming on here. I mean, actually this one's probably good to go. Let's see. Still just a tad tart, but look at them all coming. Hopefully they'll all develop good. I'm watering the jeepers out of them. The grapes are almost ready for their second summer pruning. They're starting to grow back together again. I mowed through here the other day and almost got strangled a couple of times by wayward vines going across, so. But boy, don't they look healthy. And hopefully we're getting a batch of grapes out of this. These are kind of little yet. They're all pretty little yet, but they're probably a good 6 weeks away. These Concords are getting real big.
We get to be married, shout it from the barn roof loud and merry. We get to be married, that's what we get to do today. We get to share our hearts, our thoughts, our time. blend our lives like rhythm and rhyme. Breakfast dates, long walks, one time sweet. Two souls dancing to a brand new beat. Do you know what we get to do today? We get to be married, shout it from the barn roof loud and merry. We get to be married, that's what we get to do today. Today. St. Paul says love is patient, walk slow through a hurried land. It's kind when folks ain't earning it. It don't push back just to take a stand. It don't brag loud at the county fair, don't keep score of who did wrong. It holds on tight through every storm, like an oak that stood there all along. Modern culture says love's instant, like a drive-through window line. If it ain't fun or picture perfect, you can swap it out in record time. Love is you, do you, my friend. Don't you dare ask me to change. If it don't boost my self-esteem, then I'm riding on to better things. 'Cause Paul says love is steady, but the world says love is vibes. One's a promise made in daylight, one's a feeling that just arrives. One grows roots down in the valley, one blows off like summer dust, and we're all standing in the middle, trying to choose which one to trust. St. Paul says love rejoices when the truth walks through the door. It forgives like Sunday morning, doesn't keep last winter's score. It bears all things and believes the best, hopes through nights that feel too long. It don't quit when the road gets rough, it's the backbone of a lifelong song. Modern culture says love's fragile, handle it like thin glassware. If you challenge me or cross me, well, that proves you never cared. Love is comfort, not correction. Love is passion, not the pain. Love is what affirms my choices. Don't you dare call me to change. Paul says love is steady, but the world says love is vibes. One's a promise made in daylight, one's a feeling that just rides. One grows roots down in the valley, one blows off like summer dust, and we're all standing in the middle, trying to choose which one to trust. We breathe the culture like the weather, don't even know it shapes our sight. But love ain't just a warm emotion, it's a cross that costs you something right. And somewhere deep we know the difference between a spark and something true. One burns goes quick and leaves you empty. One stays lit and carries you. Paul says love is steady, but the world says love is vibes. Only one can hold a family, only one can change a life. Only one keeps riding with you when the storms roll in at dusk. So here we stand in the middle, trying to choose which one to trust. Well, we eat on a schedule 3 times every day. Breakfast, lunch, and supper, Lord, we never miss a tray.
But loving ain't so regular, it's maybe later, hun.
'Cause we're too full of casseroles to get much cuddling done. So let's flip the whole arrangement, turn the tables round, make love 3 times daily, keep our feet up off the ground.
Wait to eat till we're hungry, what a wild work of art.
'Cause our bellies keep on growing so much faster than our heart.
We spend hours hunting recipes, then shopping aisle by aisle.
Cooking up a banquet that could feed a country mile.
Set the table fancy, then we scrub the pans and pots.
But our love life's just quick hit and runs in tiny parking spots. So let's flip the whole arrangement, turn the tables round, make love 3 times daily, keep our feet up off the ground.
Wait to eat till we're hungry, what a wild work of art.
'Cause our bellies keep on growing so much faster than our heart. If we planned our loving like we plan our dinner rolls,
We'd be burning up the bed sheets, not just filling up the bowl.
so baby, grab the calendar, let's pencil passion in.
Breakfast love, then lunchtime love, then supper love again.
We'll eat when we're hungry, but we'll love right on the chart. 'Cause our bellies keep on growing so much faster than our heart. Well, the season's nearly over, but it's crawling like a busted mule. Janet's counting buckets in the shed, saying this year's been downright cruel.
Worked long, worked hard, worked steady. Now the berries ain't holding tight. Too soft, too wet, too sticky. Nothing left that's picking right.
I got the blueberry blues, end of season mud on my shoes, sorting more out than we're keeping, feeling worn down, sore and used. Oh Lord, we got the blueberry blues, and we're praying this season finally loosens its grip.
You pickers wander the field, but the bushes are empty and bare. They're walking row to row in circles, finding nothing but thin air.
Buckets coming in too fast, Honda drivers flying again. We're drowning in mushy berries and tossing out 9 out of 10. We got the blueberry blues, sticky hands and sagging moves. Too ripe, too mushy, too messy, dripping like a busted flume. Oh Lord, we got the blueberry blues. Feels like this season's cut in half too soon. Every night we're here till midnight, lights glowing on the shed, dreaming of sleep and silence,
But sorting berries instead.
short season, long misery, feels like it'll never quit. If we make it to tomorrow, we might just call it it. We got the blues.